I need you to take your clothes off now.
Double tapped and get bubble wrapped. 2 triggers get grip tight. Got it downsized for my hip. Even my grandkids said the switch light.
Go to sleep.
And that butt whooping ain't stopped with just Saber. He was handing out hands to the entire team. First, Reen got the beats, 1 hit, 1 shot. Shiro comes in and starts swinging wildly, getting a quick 2-piece. Oh, I thought I saw a biscuit for a second into a shot.
It seems like I need to activate 30% of my light skin powers.
I mean, look at the aura, look at the cadence before he snipes Berserker from across the map and obliterated the entire area. Now, I know I would say I would get this video out over a month ago. And yes, I'm not going to lie, I was big capping. But listen, give me a slight break. We got the elite list patch notes that dropped. We got Kai Cenat reading, and worst of all, half of the United States went into the prime ice age.
The demons, they're after me. They watch me, they're in my head. The demons are in my head.
The only thing that might just send this world into total chaos is if Burtis started posting consistently. Now on this route, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this anyways, because you guys teach me a lot in the comment section, even if it's a 10-page essay, the route deals more with the dynamic of Reen instead of Shiro. And after explaining Fate about 30 times at the start of the other 2 videos I did, let's switch it up a bit. Let's start at the exact part when Reen summons Archer. And look at Fate already showing off the budget. Like, this is just a summoning scene. Why are y'all already trying to go crazy? But look at how this man Archer is posted up. Looking clean, looking elegant. Archer has started talking to her crazy, saying he won't follow any orders from her during any battles, and he barely even thinks she's capable of being his master. He was just absolutely frying her. She was even doing the Arthur pose. So she starts crashing out. Eve used one of her command seals to be obedient to make him do everything she says. Just in case you don't know the importance of a command seal, think of it like 3 wishes to make your servant do something you need them to do, such as teleporting to you a command. But the command Reen did was pointless because it was too broad of a command. But eventually they ended up seeing eye to eye, at least for right now. Because I'm not gonna lie, this man Archer was on his solo dolo stuff low-key. He was on an entirely different mission, and that twist had my mind blown.
I know I dogged you out and talked about your mom and your drip and your dad and your hairstyle, but I swear, I was just joking. And I'm sorry.
Reen is a very gifted mage, by the way. She actually thought she was going to be able to get the Saber class. You know, our GOAT Saber. But how are we feeling about the new Strange Fake Fate series? Oh my goodness, that is like a tongue twister right there. So let's skip to the next night. Reen and Archer had sensed that someone at the school was placing around these magi circles. I forgot what they were called. Leave me alone, guys. I can't keep going online and searching up Fate lore over and over again, or my brain might just fry. But this was to create a field around the school, and it would instantly disintegrate all humans inside of it. This is done because servants can get energy from 2 ways. The first way is by the master giving them mana and keeping them replenished, and the other way is sucking life out of the humans. Yes, you heard me right. These servants can suck the soul out of a human. As Ren and Archer are talking, another servant, which is the Lancer class, pops up. And if you don't know that Lancer, Saber, and Archer are only the class names of these servants and not the actual name, first, let me smack you. Second, direct yourself to this video right here, or watch it after this. Whatever you want to do, my lovers. But he pulls up instantly and gets ready to throw down with them both.
Ew, yuck. A girl I have to fight? Don't get me wrong, Miss Lady, but fighting women, that's not really my style. But the master get what the master wants.
Archer, he just disrespected me for being a girl.
Do what I taught you at the house and start rapping.
Oh yeah.
If looks could kill you, would be the Stevie Wonder of the brain rot.
Go to sleep.
Tried to tell them they gon' need more than demon hunters if this K-pop. Grab a thin knife and then slice. For what's in his chime, I'm at his windpipe. Then swipe the arm lock, get his pin typed. Double tapped and get bubble wrapped. 2 triggers get grip tight. Got it downsized for my hip. Even my grandkids said the switch light.
Go to sleep.
Now go on, sit your bitch ass down somewhere.
Yep, that does it. I'm going to end you for that.
So Reen instantly starts booking it, and this man Lancer must think he's in a Royal Rumble or something, because why is this man 800 feet into the air in this position? So he swings and she dodges. Hold up, look at the movement. Lancer is bow-legged and she rolls out of the way of the next attack. Then she enhances her legs and jumps right off the top of the building as Archer saves her right before she hit the ground. Oh yeah, they already moving like crazy. Archer even lets her go so she can catch her balance, and as soon as she does, Lancer is already on her. But Archer counters his blow So Lancer and Archer post up and it's looking like Bloods versus Crips. Like my boy Karudi be saying, yes, we see the fit, bro. But whose fit is better? I'm going to have to go with Archer on this one. Just in my opinion, Archer wasted no time showing off and powering up.
Did he just flex on me? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to end him.
Instant flash and Lancer gets on guard clashing. Archer strikes again as they go back and forth and he starts Naruto running, but Lancer covers the space. Archer barely sidesteps, and where did Lancer just go? Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Instant clash, side dodge, clash into a rap album cover before they start boxing again. Archer starts zooming around as Lancer rushes him and pushes him back. Side swipe, parry, thrust attack, parry. Lancer swung his body, blasting Archer back. Lancer tries another stab, but Archer reads the move and goes in for a counterattack as they switch positions, into Archer jumping into the air, soaring high and slamming down on Lancer and sending him flying backwards from the impact. But Lancer could not lose R points. He starts to go crazy, breaking one of Archer's weapons and going for the final blow, but Archer summons another dagger. Archer literally got disarmed 27 times and he could not land a hit on Archer. So Lancer was about to use his Noble Phantasm before the person we all know and love, Shiro, gets caught, and of course when they get to him, he's on the ground with the Minecraft loot around him. And just like 2006, she heals him and Archer tells her that Lancer would know that he's still alive and try to kill him again. And when they show up, Saber instantly starts attacking. And I guess since I can, let's go see how Shiro handled himself against Lancer this time. Shiro wakes up after getting killed and ends up going back home, and look at Lancer. This Itachi variant needs to be studied. He's already at his house. Shiro looks up and Lancer is already coming in for the finishing blow. He gets sent flying back, smacking head first into the dresser. Oh, nah, Shiro, you gotta get back for this. Lancer got you looking down bad right now.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
You think I'm about to run away from a fade? Me?
Then Shiro uses his Trace on ability and Lancer just speed blitzes him.
You see that? I could have ended you with just a blink of an eye.
Yeah, Lancer just started putting the beats on him. Look how he's running away. And hold up, rewind that. Why did he decide to jump out the window? The entrance is 5 feet away from him.
Oh, that ain't all, my guy.
And sent him flying across the ground. Listen, Shiro, you are one kick away from getting that Yamcha pose.
Listen, man, this is getting kind of boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, whooping on you was fun the first couple times I beat you in the house, but now I'm just starting to feel bad for you.
And Shiro just starts running again, but don't let this fool you. Just like how Tanjiro was plotted in the district arc, oh, trust me, they gave my boy Shiro that dog X factor in him.
He thinks he finna come to me and sneak me. He thinks he could come to my house and beat the brakes off of me and then stun on me? That's unacceptable.
And then he ends up summoning Saber, who of course came in super clean. Hold up, let me see what that Ichigo theme song hitting like on her. Yeah, that's kind of clean. I still remember the first time I turned on Fate and watched this scene in 2006 version. I don't know why I said that, like I didn't just start watching Fate literally 2 months ago. But let's get to the part where Saber and Lancer started throwing hands, because just like always, Saber is instantly ready to throw down. Saber charges first and they go into an instant button clash. Lancer starts doing lateral movement, hitting defensive slides. He lunges and Saber dodges it like Miles Bridges. As she counters his attack, look at the pure shock on Lancer's face. Yes, my boy, you done ran into one of them ones. And she was not letting up. Lancer was looking like he was on an Instagram reel with the caption, "Who let Floyd in Japan?"
Hey, chill out, chill out. Let's talk things out. I bet you're a Starburst type of girl, aren't you? Let me say sorry over some coffee. Oh, so you don't like coffee?
Niggas think I'm fighting to save the day, but really, nigga, I just like to fight. I don't care about none of that shit, please.
So Lancer instantly activates his Noble Phantasm because apparently he can't go back to his hometown with an L on his record. So his attack managed to hit Saber, and that was meant to kill her, but of course she's Saber, so she moved out the way just in time. So Lancer says he was only supposed to come and observe, and his master is telling him to come back and retreat. So he heads out and Saber senses another enemy, and that takes us to where we are right now. So after Rin explains the Holy Grail War to Shiro, and how Shiro mana is way too weak to help Saber out to heal her, and because of this she can't dematerialize either. I know Saber felt like 07 LeBron putting the entire team on her back. Serene tells him that she will introduce him to the overseer of the war at the church, and the church is a safe zone for all Holy Grail participants, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. Not an obvious foreshadow of any kind. Rin, Saber, and Shiro all end up heading to the church. And let me introduce you guys to the biggest scum of them all, Kirei Kotomine. And if y'all been here since the first time I ever dropped a Fate video, then you guys know this man right here is my biggest op. 2026 op list goes YouTube and copyright claims, key stealing views, TOEFs, and finally Kirei, the man that ruined the entire last Holy Grail War, the slimiest person, just to get close to Gilgamesh.
Tell me, young buck, what name do you go by?
Well, the streets call me the Big S,
but my full name is Shiro Emiya. First I slimed her daddy, and then my biggest op of all time, son, is here. And I get a chance to slime him too.
So after a bit of dialogue back and forth, they explain to Shiro more about the Holy Grail War and how it's easier to kill the masters over the servants because the servants are ridiculously powerful. And Kirei also explains how losing 3 of the command seals will make you have no control over your servant, and unless they are loyal, you will technically not be a master anymore. All while Saber was outside and Archer was stunning her for no reason. Listen, this is an aura boost to anybody, I swear. All you have to do is wait until nighttime and then post up on the roof, and I swear it would be the hardest thing ever. Now after the conversation, Saber and Shiro actually officially greet each other and become master and servant, as he decided he would fight in the Holy Grail War also. Now it might have crossed your mind, or it might have not, but a good question would be, how can they get the Holy Grail if only one person can win? Does this mean that Rin and Shiro would have to fight at some point? Yeah, Shiro wasn't going for any of that. He had no intentions of fighting, and that's when Archer popped in.
I'm not going to lie. After Saber stuck me earlier, I think we should end him right here, right now.
And in all seriousness, even in the 2006 version, Archer did not like Shiro at all, and I never knew why. He was on straight bad timing throughout the entire season. He literally had instant beef with Shiro. So he asked her if the chance came again for them to beat Shiro, would she just stand back, or would she actually achieve her dreams of getting the Holy Grail?
Say less then, but when you need someone boomed, especially him, just call me.
And then right on cue, one of my favorite characters came in, Elia.
Are you guys done chatting so I can make you guys go bye-bye now?
And look at the monster she has next to her. This 7-foot tall chiseled man with long hair. Just look at him. He's like, yeah, just another day at the office to beat the skin off someone. But this is the Berserker class, and ladies and gents, we all know one thing Fate will deliver on, it's quality and peak hands. Berserker wasted no time hitting that Broly screen before jumping into the air doing aerial flips as Archer started sending in aerial attacks. Oh yeah, they're about to get down. Berserker turns it up a whole nother level, immediately getting a drop on Shiro. Look how far away Saber is. She's just farming aura, because if she could clear this distance, why did she not immediately match Berserk? Saber strikes back, sending Berserker selling backwards. And I swear Saber was in her bag during this fight. This is the Saber I know and love. She goes in again, swinging and hitting a whole flip. But Berserker was matching her speed just fine, and I started sweating. How is big fella moving like this? So Saber takes another angle and steps on top of his sword, hitting him with the old classic. But Berserker hits the cleanest limbo move before putting Saber into a wombo combo. And Archer is taking shots at him, and look at the stance. I thought Escanor was going to start talking out of nowhere. Look how this big chunk of meat is running. I would be terrified if I saw this. He instantly sent Saber tumbling back and then thrashed her into the air and freeze. I know he don't got my goat in a freeform position. She about to get spiked, isn't she? She instantly gets spiked, but I generally don't get how she parried this attack. I thought Saber was out for the count. But Rin said, ain't no fair ones around here, and threw a barrier over him, and Archer sent in an artillery strike again before they finally finished Berserker off. And Berserker, you are not slick. Dudes get long hair and work out and instantly start hitting Piccolo poses for no reason. Him looking this majestic is actually pissing me off. But as we all know, Berserker noble fed ties up keeps him alive. I think it's what, 9 lives they have to go through before he is done? Now Rin decided to go and chase down Elia because they are not able to take down Berserker right now, especially not with Saber being nerfed from Lancer's abilities, and Shiro being a new master as of right now. Which brings me to this comment, and I have to admit, it's not his fault. But bro, if you don't get up off the ground and lock in like the dog you are, none of that 2006 stuff will be going on. I swear they made him a crash dummy for Saber and that, but I still love it, and I always will. And while all this was going on, Gilgamesh, and just in case you don't know, that's another servant, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. I don't even think I could call him a servant. Someone said that this man created his own name. Like, do you guys understand how crazy that is? Next time I'm watching an aura farming tournament video, I need to see Gilgamesh in it, because he has to be top 10 at least. What KG say? I got Kobe at my 2. So Ren tries to sneak Elia, and they start to duke it out, going magic for magic. And just when Ren was getting the edge, Elia changed her whole magic class on the spot. I know Royal Light Loretta attack when I see one. You not slick Elia. But before she could get put on a t-shirt, Archer helps out and saves her.
I'm not gonna lie. She was on your head, Ring.
Oh, shut up.
And then Ren and Shiro end up bumping into each other, and she pins him against a tree.
Did I tell you it was real ones out here? They taking cheats. They taking chains. Do you want to end up chainless? Do you want to end up like Bila?
Ain't nobody taking my chain.
After the two of them get done arguing, they see that Saber and Berserker is going at it. And Saber is like, I'll finish this with my next blow. You know, that typical anime fast and stuff. And she legit blows a hole into a portion of Berserker's body. She had this man looking like Toji. But of course that wasn't enough either, and Archer starts to power up.
It seems like I need to activate 30% of my light skin powers.
I mean, look at the aura. Look at the cadence before he snipes Berserker from across the map and obliterated the entire area. Look at that smile. That's the smile of a man that know his stocks just went up in the anime community. Even so much, even Elia started glazing him. Oh, and Berserker still isn't dead, which is crazy.
Well, good day to you folks. Your archer just displayed a lovely dance, so much so I will allow you guys to live a little longer. Toodles.
Now, one thing that 2006 didn't explain, which is a bunch of stuff actually, they never show Elia's backstory too much or her at the Einsberg mansion. But put a pause on this because we will save that for a little down the road, which leads us to the next chapter. So our next threat is the caster class servant, who has been going around the city and kidnapping people, which leads to another problem is that they don't know the master of caster. Oh, and meet Sakura. I can't wait to get to that Heaven's Field movie. I keep hearing amazing stuff about it. So check this out. Shiro apparently used to be the archer class and was insanely talented at it, at least according to side character number 72. Is this a coincidence? I think not. See, this is when my theories started really cooking. Archer and Shiro definitely have something in common or are tied together in some way. I thought it was kind of suspicious how Saber couldn't sense Archer's attack when he was charging up from far away, but Shiro caught on to it and moved her out of the way of the attack. But back to the Caster situation which Rin and Archer were dealing with. Caster was out here like Scarecrow in Gotham. Look at these poor people getting hit with silly gas. So Caster had a net all over Ryudo Temple, which is her dwelling place for right now. And Archer is still going on about finishing off Shiro. Like, bro, Archer, what is your problem? He hasn't done anything to you. The amount of natural hate this man has for Shiro must be studied. This is like Ichigo meeting Grim Jiao, Mahito versus Yuji type of on-site type of hating. I bet if Rin didn't have a command seal, the first thing that Archer would do is boom Shiro. I know what it is. He's mad because he got Saber as a baddie on his side. Now apparently the one girl from the Archer class has gone missing, so all after school activities have now been canceled. And one of the culprits named Shinji, who is Sakura's brother, ends up getting mentioned. So Shiro goes to ask her a question and she obviously doesn't know anything about it. So after the talk, Rin pulls up on Shiro because she's tired of him not taking the Holy Grail War seriously because he keeps walking around carefree without his service, so she starts attacking him. And good buddy was running for his life. And she was not joking around, unleashing a full attack on him. She even dropped a grenade into the room to force him out. And of course, the NPC is still at the school and they hear her scream and go check it out. See her on the ground almost dead. And before Rin almost got caught slipping, Shiro blocks the blow. So this forces Shiro to go into the woods alone while Rin heals the girl on the ground. And this was just another butt whooping. But meet the rider servant that Shinji now controls. But yeah, she was about to start beating him like a piñata before Rin came in and saved him too. So Ryder dips out. So now they both know that it's another master at the school and they plan on sacrificing all the students in the school to make their servant even more powerful, which makes Shiro and Rin partners for the long run. Also, Saber starts to teach Shiro how to defend himself. And then Shiro and Shinji run into each other, and of course he admits he's one of the master and wants Shiro to team up with him. Listen, this man is such a coward and a fraud. Like, hurry up and pack this man up. He was pissing me off in 2006 and in the updated one. Like, the way he was trying to act so cool and above everyone just to immediately get scared and start running. But Shiro denies teaming up with him and he tells him that him and Rin are already working as a team, which leads us to later in the night. This man Shiro ends up getting captured by Caster. I mean, I can understand her using threads, but I swear these threads are like miles long because I know for a fact Shiro's house is not even close to the temple. But it's looking really rough for Shiro as she started sucking the mana out of this man. Yes, you heard me correct. I did not stutter. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind if Caster came in. So anyways, before she could kill him and take all his mana, Archer shows up and saves his biggest op in his head. And Saber did catch on, but she had one of the assassin servants in her way. I know you not out here trying to suck the mana out of this man. That's some weird stuff, twin. Can't be out here doing stuff like that without consent. So they didn't waste too much time going at each other. She even hit Archer with the good old trickaroo before spamming magic at them. And Caster has home field advantage right now because she can use true magic inside the Ryudo Temple. So Archer starts to lock in, dodging blasts left and right, even having to save Shiro again from getting turned to pixie dust. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. We have to start making people leave the battlefield if they can't hang. Because I can't tell you guys how many times someone was supposed to win a 1v1 ended up getting clapped because they had to focus on more than one thing. I swear Archer did the funniest thing ever. So he starts running away with him and Shiro is like, unhand me, you hooligan. I can handle my own. So Archer doesn't just let him go. He literally kicks him away from him. Yo, this beef is genuinely so funny. But what did I just gripe about a second ago? This man Archer ends up getting caught by one of Caster's ability and now he can't move. Good thing this is Archer because he broke right out of that and started playing theme music, doing twirls in the air and cocked back his bow before hitting that. I am the bone of my sword. Before sending Caster flying flying off like Team Rocket. And let's be real, none of us thought that Castor would be defeated that easily, and she ends up retreating, which pisses Shiro off because he could have finished her, and he tries to punch Archer and hold up. And I know when the anime do close frames like this with two characters, it has to be symbolic, or I could not have taken my meds today. And right on cue, Archer introduced him to Sneak Nation and slices his back meat wide open. I was looking at my screen in pure shock. To make it even worse, why is Archer walking Shiro down like this? Go ahead and play it. Get up! Bro, Archer was not moving like this in 2006. He was talking like it, but now he's showing it with action also. And on his very last swing, Shiro ends up tripping over the plot rock and falling down before Archer can finish him off. Boy, I swear I sound like a broken record. How many close calls have we had with someone getting saved? I haven't seen this type of plot since Tanjiro and his plot breathing. It also doesn't stop here. Since Castor had retreated and Assassin doesn't feel the need to attack Saber anymore, and since he's a man of his word, he wasn't going to let Archer attack them. It's because Saber dodged his best attack, and if she could do that, he would let her escape. So Archer just ends up getting busy with Assassin. And do I see this Assassin in any other Fate series? I surely think this is my favorite Assassin servant that I've seen so far. I mean, look at the sword and the drip. I might be a sucker for long swords or something, because even in For Honor, I like Kinsei. And yes, I know For Honor is a toxic game. The following day rolls around, and just listen to this.
I don't know why. I was just remembering some moves.
Oh, so that's it. You were using Archer's technique as your basis for study.
Nah, I'm really on to the show. Like, after this moment, I really had to sit in my head that Shiro and Archer are connected, or maybe even might just be the same person. Marine ends up apologizing to Shiro for Archer trying to kill him, and she used her second command seal on him to force him not to attack him as long as their alliance stands. Meanwhile, Shinji activated the fear around the school, which instantly knocked out all the people in the school. The Rider's little golem men start attacking, and Shiro busts out the door and smacks the golem across the face before Rin hits it with a blast. Okay, is this Ryder's ability or is this Castor's ability? I swear somebody corrected me with this, and I'm still confused because every time Castor was using this ability, I swear. So since Rin has only one command seal left, Shiro for the first time calls on Saber to teleport to him. And oh my goodness, the way she came, man. She instantly took out 3 golems before moving forward just to hit a spin and gain more momentum, instantly taking out the other 3. So they come up with a plan to deal with the magic field and decide to go find Shinji as fast as possible. But while that was going on, I think Castor ended up getting a drop on Shinji and Ryder, because Ryder ended up transforming into Castor, but Ryder was with Shinji and only Castor could be on this freaky DB type of behavior. And when they find Shinji, this man is in a fetal position, and then we see Ryder had got packed up. No, not my Ryder. Look at how her entire head twists. Yo, I really still don't understand this part that much, but if Castor is on this type of timing, she needs to go instantly. Ryder was my last straw. On top of that, Shinji is now a master without a servant. He ends up running away and saying something would be after them next. So now the crew has to figure out this new threat. To make things even worse, this man Shinji runs to the church and starts begging for Kirei to help him. Oh, 2 of my least favorite people in one room. I'm literally getting angry and sweating as I'm looking at it right now. But you know what Kirei says? This man says,
Did you say Shiro Emiya is one of your ops? Well then, young man, I have a second opportunity for you. Lucky for you, it's one more servant left that can help you out.
Yo, I'm about to flash out. Both you and him need to get away from this war, especially you, Kirei, because an overseer from the church and having Lancer do your dirty work is cheating. So Rin comes up with a theory that one of the other masters has to be at the school because of the attack on Shinji, and that Castor does have the ability to control her master without them even knowing, and a prime suspect that she thinks is Issei, because he also comes from the school near the Ryudo temple. But one problem, this is Shiro's best friend, and the only way you could tell if someone is a master is through mana sensing or the command seal's mark. But if even the master doesn't know they are a master and are just being used as a puppet, which is what Rin is saying, then it makes it even more hard to tell. So you know what Shiro comes up with?
I need you to take your clothes off now.
Hey, yo, like imagine just living your life in class and then like all you hear is the door open and close, and Kevin comes in talking about some,
I need you to take your clothes off now.
Do you know how fast my heart would drop? It's like, what can you do? Just accept your fate? So he literally takes this man's shirt off, and the good thing is he's not a master. The bad thing is Shiro just caught an assault charge and he might low-key be cooked. A few days later that Issei and Shiro are talking, he tells him that the teacher Kuzuki has actually been living with him in Ryudo Temple for the past 3 years. And that's when Rin busts into the room because she had actually eavesdropped in on the conversation. He starts to explain to the both of them that he finds it odd that out of nowhere a woman came and Kuzuki said that they would be getting married. Rin then comes up with a plan to follow him home and to do a test to see if he's Castor's master or not by shooting him with a Gondor shot. Did I say that right? Gondor is Gondor? I'm pretty sure I said that right. Like, what could possibly go wrong on this stakeout mission? Nighttime falls and they start to set up for the ambush. And I have to throw this in, but Ring did not bring Archer because she doesn't want him anywhere near Castor. So Kuzuki comes walking down the road and Ring takes her shot at him, hitting him directly. And of course this was a trap, and the entire time Castor was already by his side all along waiting on the ambush. Now before they throw down, Shiru wanted to make sure that he wasn't being controlled. And just like last time, he says, F them kids, and they proceed to throw down. Saber comes rushing in to take out Kuzuki and he parries her entire sword. Speed blitzes around her and chops her neck with his hand. Oh nah, is that what I think it is? Hold up, ref, flag on the play. Is this man hanging with a servant? No, Saber just gotta be playing. Continue. Is Saber getting choked out? Do my eyes deceive me? She slices down and he sends her head first into the ground before booming her into the gas station. Look at the utter shock on Shiro's face. This is like watching the best fighter you know in real life get instantly bodied. I bet this is how the Z-Fighters be feeling when they see Goku get worked. And that butt whooping ain't stopped with just Saber. He was handing out hands to the entire team. First Ring got the beats, one hit, one shot. Shiro comes in and starts swinging wildly, getting a quick two-piece. Oh, I thought I saw a biscuit for a second into a Shodogan. And this man summons in the same weapon as Archer. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Give me a moment of silence. I need to breathe. But yeah, Castor and her master end up escaping. Let's head over to this man Shinji and the servant Gilgamesh. And we all know this man Gilgamesh gets down. We might have to make a dedicated video on Gilgamesh because he is that guy. But this is the new servant that Shinji was promised by Kirei, and now we are all genuinely cooked. That being said, the effects of him summoning those daggers are not setting in and he's losing the strength in his hand, even dropping dishes multiple times. This caused Archer to come and pull up on him and help him out. He basically healed his magic circuits, or another word, stabilized the magic circuits. And he tells him that once he had this happen to him. Okay, that's it. It's obvious that these two are the same person. Normal bus, normal bridge, right guys? Wrong. Is this the night bus or something? So Castor had trapped them in her magic field because she can't do any fair fights at all. But I guess that's on brand with the Castor class. But she has actually captured one of the homegirls and taken her as hostage. She wants Shiru to become her puppet because she was fascinated by his magic circuits. So he offers her his hand to have her released, but Saber wasn't going for it, attacking Castor. But Castor pulls out Rule Breaker and stabs her with it. Long story short, she basically just hijacked Saber and she is now the master over Saber. And she was just like, alright, that's even better than this bum lady, and gives her back. And to make things even worse, she orders Saber to attack Shiro and she ends up stabbing him and it's looking like GG's. I swear someone's about to get put into a Fortnite lobby. But Archer, once again, comes in and lights up the sky and saves the day. So Shiro ends up losing Saber and is now not even considered a master. And I think this is a good spot to stop this video. Let me know if you guys want me to cover season 2 in Glaze Gilgamesh.
Whole new breed for those that wonder who he think he is. That thunder at night to wake up the sleepy heads. Just when you thought that your boy was completely dead, boom, walked out that tomb like Matthew said that Jesus did.